steps. 880 calories. Where are they? Where are they? Now where are they?
No. Everything's good. It's finally looking like spring. Hey G. Just a few distractions going on here. Doesn't lead to the best team synergy or success in a PvP match when you have to get up and find toilet paper for the family in the middle of a match. Yeah, I hear you. This isn't going as planned so far. Hopefully Simba can go into his ultra tank defense mode for me here. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Gary. I think it should be much more skill-based matchmaking. I think that instead of being matched with someone who happens to be in your league, I'd like to see the match by deck power. So you're always within a few points of what your deck power is, and you're going against comparable people. You're not either completely overmatched or completely a huge favorite. Either way, it would certainly be a lot more fun. There are some where I see the matchup that I get and I just put it on auto because I know no matter what I do, there's no chance of me winning that match, so why am I wasting my time on it? I'm trying to work some different people into this lineup, as well as trying to use some different spells. I've found this is the one I certainly have most success with. See, this is just a matchup against a bot team that, yeah, it gets you the points and moves you up in the ranks, but it's a foregone conclusion. Hey, Tim. Welcome to the stream. I had to do a new background for the stream here because I just got a new phone from work, and the screen size completely changed. So I had to reconfigure everything on the screen and try to make stuff fit. I think this looks pretty decent. Not a whole lot, no. Not playing it a whole lot. I think the last month's event and this event are terrible. So no, I'm not playing. No, I don't run it in an emulator, G. So I'm only playing Champions sparsely, and I'm certainly not streaming it. I'm not going to help promote their product in the broken state that it's in, so not doing any Champions streaming right now. Which community is more toxic? Well, gaming communities are something special, aren't they? Everyone's always got something to say and something to complain about, so there's some pretty special folks in both, Gary. I'll show you my setup here in a sec, Gersan. It's basically just my phone attached to my laptop with a lightning cable. And then I just use QuickTime movie recording to get it onto my screen, and then I fit it into my OBS that way. At the end of this match, I'll see if I can get you a shot of it. Jack has the funniest moves. Still trying to figure Dash out a little bit on when to use his moves and when to save them, and I find if I wait till I get the maximum 10 charge on that dash move, I sometimes end up, someone will attack him and he'll evade, and then all the charges are gone and you've wasted a chance to use them. So as soon as I get it up to 5, I like to run that move. Yeah, this one doesn't have any delay at all. I don't know if it's waiting for me or waiting for him there. Sometimes PvP gets into this stuck mode, and then it'll run 3 or 4 moves. See, I think it just quit out of that match. It does not compute. So it is a very new game. They're still working on some stuff. Let's cancel this matchup for a second, just see if I can get you a shot of what I'm doing here. Camera. So basically just from my phone via lightning cable to here. And then I've got my laptop and a second monitor here with my OBS on it. Don't you run Scar and Simba together? Yeah, let me do this match and then I'll go to my roster screen. I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty happy. I've had a couple of good early pulls. I pulled Zurg. I pulled Zurg and Shan Yu actually in the same pull. Yeah, it's very similar to Marvel G, for sure. I think those of us who played the WWE game like the fact that you can build a pretty good roster at a significant less expense and with significant less luck than in Champions. Farming shards for people in a game like this is, you can build a pretty good roster and just, use the store here and there to enhance what you've got or to participate in special events, but it's at a significant budget benefit. Yeah, I'm hoping that that downtown villains event is going to be a big benefit for me already having him on my roster. That's for sure. I've been trying to build up the rest of my downtown villains in the meantime, working on Syndrome and Demona, and I'm getting there. Yeah, flash viewed, especially when they screwed up the timer on that first one and it showed that it was 19 hours. I'm like, Really? The first feud of a Flash feud weekend is 19 hours? This is where I'd love to be running the foul play spell to be able to steal one of these taunts, but the wild imagination and the bucket of soldiers are a pretty good combo for me. That golden hammer that keeps bringing guys back is a bit annoying. You need to kill one of these taunt guys pretty soon. Before Dash gets toasted. Okay, there goes Mordu and Aladdin on the same one, thanks to the Wild Imagination spell. So if Dash doesn't lose all this charge... Oh! See, he brought Shan Yu back from the dead and killed my Dash. Yeah, the Bucket of Soldiers Army Man spell is something special. It just assists on every basic attack. Yeah, she is. So 58, chance to enhance Robin Hood, 7 shards away from enhancing Robin Hood. What do we got here? We don't need that. Got our free 12-hour chest. A free 4-hour chest. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Thanks for showing me. So here's my roster. I have 1, 2, 3, 7 stars. Dash, Big Bad Wolf, and Scar. And then getting closer on Shan Yu and Simba. Jasmine's closest to being my next 7 star. Just 12 shards away. Jack Sparrow at 6. Spoke about that downtown villain event that's coming up. That's probably my team right here at the top. I'm not playing WWE Champions Shane because it's broken. It's a bad game right now. The events are terrible, and they don't seem to want to fix it, so not playing it a whole lot. Certainly not streaming it and promoting it. Thank you, I appreciate it. This will be another pretty easy win against a bot. So Dash goes with that move first to get charged up. So that when his next turn rolls around, he can unleash that special and hit 5 times, just pinballing, bouncing around between people. Hopefully he doesn't lose some of his charge by evading these moves. Okay, so we lost them all. Of course we did. I mean, the evasion is good because it keeps him from taking damage, but it's frustrating when you build up that charge. I can't tell you, Shane. No. When they fix the game, I'll start playing again. But I'm not holding my breath on that. Oh yeah, you got to jump on this, man. They got tons of great characters in here. Great characters and spells. For anyone who's a Disney fan, enjoys Disney movies and Pixar movies, yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like, eh, Gary? When they fix it, when they start making good events. Like I said, not holding my breath. So we got our 5 charge on dash again. 7 charge. Now here's the special, watch this. Just a machine. Killed one guy, brought Aladdin way down, brought Shan Yu way down. Obviously a Toy Story fan who we're going against here. Space Ranger, the Little Green Men. This is called Disney Sorcerer's Arena, and yes, it's available in your stores. I probably should have killed Big Bad Wolf there. It's what I meant to do, but I didn't notice the target wasn't on him. Just Scar and the bucket of soldiers just assist, 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 assist. It's so good. I think a bunch of my faction mates are trying to jump on and come on the stream and kick my ass, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, Ian's the guy we gotta try and kill early here. Ian from Onward is a dangerous, dangerous dude. Especially when his friend Barley back there sets him up for a big hit. If we can get him gone before he goes, we just barely missed it. But we evade his big move, so that's good. Let's see Simba take some hits here now. He's doing the same. Sometimes you get into these battles of Simba versus Simba. If he's fully leveled up, he gets to a point where he just takes no damage, and you just attack, and you're doing 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, and you run the timer out. You see that timer up in the top middle, which is basically the number of turns. So there's the Spirit of Mufasa spell that he used, which gives him even more defense. See, mine's not getting into that ultra taunt defense tank mode right now, and his is going to. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this match go the distance, or have him be able to wipe me out with his Simba not taking any damage. Especially since I don't have the foul play spell to be able to take that taunt off of him. So you see there, Simba's now taking 1 damage per hit. So I think this match is going to be not going to end well for me. See, mine's now taking only 1 damage, but significantly lower in health. I've tried different tactics going against Simba teams, trying to get rid of Simba early.
Peter, do you mind taking this down to wash?
Okay. Yeah, we're in big trouble. Because Shan Yu and Big Bad Wolf can get a little squishy. So if he kills Simba before we can get some major damage done on his team, we're going to be in trouble. You see his Simba still only taking 1 damage. We didn't need that evade. That was our big move, and he dodged it. So I'm writing this one off as a loss. More defense up for him and his team with that Spirit of Mufasa spell. And another evade from Dash. So just nothing going right for us here in this match. We need to get rid of Dash before Big Bad Wolf dies. He's just a slippery little sucker. So now it's just trying and hammer him down. We'll get an assist from our bucket of soldiers again at some point. And hopefully get the Wild Imagination spell on him again with some continuous damage. That was a good hit. Hey, we got him. Pulled that one out of the fire. I'm on a 3-minute laundry assignment. I'll be right back. I'll throw up my roster page. It's the top end of my roster. I'll show you. I'll scroll down a bit here. Managed to unlock Hades the other day, which is nice, but he's far from being leveled up yet. You don't get many Hades shards, so I'll be right back. All right. The rest of my roster. I didn't whale the onward guys during that event, but I got them all. Next event I'll be able to move them up significantly. I did get the whole Incredibles team, so maybe we can go into PvP and see what the Incredibles look like together. They're not, I mean, I could get smoked here. Because Violet and Jack Jack aren't super high. But let's see what kind of matchup we get here. At least give you an idea what their moves do together. Yeah, we're going to get smoked. So Dash is charged again. Evade, 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 and now he's not charged. We're just going to take heavy damage because we're not at high star levels on some of the other Incredibles here. One good thing you saw the Mr. Incredible does there is when a teammate gets under 50% in health, his passive move has basically an auto taunt. He just starts taunting as soon as the teammate goes under a certain health level. So takes some of the attention onto him and off of the people who are lower in health. But when you get a character or a team that does attack on everyone moves like that, taunts aren't as effective. So yeah, this match isn't going to last long. Our Incredibles team just isn't high enough. Just wanted to give you an idea of what they do together. Mr. Incredible's taunt also comes with a counter attack. But yeah, this match is going to be over. So that'll be a nice team once we get them leveled up. But as of right now, they're just not good enough to compete in the league that I'm in PvP here. Well, characters from the same class and from the same movie, and they usually have, I mean, it's not as high in this game yet as it will be eventually, I don't think, but they have synergy together. Their moves work together. They get bonuses for the more you have from the same movie together. So yes, but it's not at a significant enough level, certainly at the level that I have these characters at, where it's gonna win you matches against good teams. So we'll go back to our top team here. This is a pretty evenly matched match. We should have a slight edge here. Deck power is pretty close. See, these are the kind of matchups I'd like to see all the time. It's going to be back and forth, and it's going to depend on some deck luck to see who wins this match, as opposed to knowing before the match even starts whether you're going to win or lose. But maybe we've got someone who's AFK here. Yeah, they're not even going to get. It's just going to be like going against the AI, because their timer just ran out on move number 1. So yeah, the hyenas, basically, when Scar puts them out there, they assist on every basic move, just like Bucket of Soldiers. So you're just getting bonus attacks on every basic move that you do. So even your character's basic moves they hit as hard as special moves because of all this assisting you're getting from the Bucket of Soldiers spell and from the hyenas. So it would have been more interesting, this match, had the other guy actually been there playing it and not having it either on auto, or maybe he's at work and he got called into a meeting. Or Dash is pretty much a super OP guy. Emperor Zurg hits really hard too. I'll throw him in there in place of Dash here, or in place of someone, and just do a match with him so you can see what his moves does. I only have him at 4-star, so his moves are eventually going to hit a lot harder, but his moves are pretty crazy too. So let's throw him in there for a match. So he'll probably, he charmed Scar instead of just charming Zurg. That was weird. So there's Zurg's passive. He just shoots everybody before his turn even starts. So now his second move, if he kills someone, he gets to go again. So that move kills her. Now he gets to go again. And now watch this third special move. Just, yeah, he's really good. Yeah, that's correct. Gee, there's no Marvel characters and no Star Wars characters in this game because they have their own games. But every week or so, they do a different special event where they make shards of exclusive characters available in the store and in the game with little mini events. When they release new characters, they get a whole event like they did with Onward a couple of weeks ago, and then the Incredibles came out a couple of weeks ago. They hadn't been in the game yet. So you can see just here, here's all the different movies that are in the game. See, there's different classes, kind of like in Champions where you've got powerhouses and strikers and whatever. There's Downtown, Kingdom, Mythical, Oceanic, Wilds, and Princesses. And then you've got the different movies that all have characters in this game. Big Hero 6 Hero is in the game, but not available yet, so I imagine there'll be an event for him eventually. Haven't seen any Rescue Rangers. Inside Out. So they're pretty up to date on these games. Monsters Inc. It's pretty, it covers a lot of Disney territory, that's for sure. Every once in a while you get free energy to be able to go, and they also have a tournament mode where you're climbing the ranks. It's like a ladder. I usually try to save this until late in the day because you can move up 3 spots at a time. You'll see I'm in rank 15 right now in my ladder. So you battle and you beat that opponent it's like Showdown in Champions where you set your defense and then you go against someone else's defense and you climb the ladder, and the higher you are on the ladder at the end of the day, the more bonuses you get. So these tokens here are for tournament, and you can see if I go into what's called the exchange here, there's my tournament coins, and that's where you can buy shards of different characters. So I've been working on Shan Yu and Hades to try to get them up and maxed, and then I'll move on to someone else. So the different areas of the game have different currencies. So I can get some more Jack Sparrow shards here, and I can get some more Syndrome shards. That's the spells. You get those from doing the Towers of Endurance, they're called. And then when you get duplicate shards, it gives you these tokens for another exclusive character, Steamboat Mickey, who I haven't used any of these yet because I don't think Steamboat Mickey's very good. It's very much like a Pokemon, gotta collect them all situation. If you want to get him, this is the only place you can get him, so we'll see what I decide to do there. And then I'm in a faction, and the faction sends gifts when they buy packages and stuff from the store, which get you some extra gems and energy and coin. Here's some of the different bundles. So you can see, you're guaranteed to get Frozone with this bundle because he unlocks at 25. Plus you get other stuff. You get gems, you get coins, you get stuff to enhance gear. And you're guaranteed to get that. And you can see the price compared to a game like WWE Champions where you're buying packages and you're not guaranteed anything. And then there's some gear, and then there's some coins. So you can see, and then if you go into the store in this page, you can see the event that's currently going on now. You can use gems to buy shards of specific characters. You see right now Shan Yu is available. You get anywhere between 10, you're guaranteed a minimum of 10, up to 330, which basically gets him from unlock level to max for 1,500 gems. So you can see the gem cost. You know, for 1,500 gems, you're looking at around 15 bucks Canadian. So you can see how you can whale this game and get good pretty quickly for a fraction of the Scopely cost. So up at the top here, the purple energy, that's for the Grand campaign. The yellow energy is for the Heroes and Villains campaigns. So if we go into battle, we go into the Grand campaign, and it's like the road in WWE Champions. Once you 3-star a level, you can then auto-clear it using energy, and you can see the characters who are available in some of these nodes. So I've been working on Jasmine, Aladdin, Mickey, Dr. Facilier, so you can see their shards available. So I've 3-starred this level, I click on it, I can auto win it up to 3 times because I've got 39 energy and it's 12 per. So I click on 3 and I see I got 1 more Dr. Facilier shard in those 3 matches. So that's how you farm in this game to get shards of characters to eventually be able to enhance. On the Heroes and Villains modes here, you'll see the elite level up there are the ones where they have shards. But the difference between the Grand campaign and that one, I'll be back in 1 sec. The difference between the Grand campaign and the Heroes and Villains campaign, in these elite matches up here, you see there's a limit on how many times you can do them. So I've got 1 try left on Dr. Facilier. I got another shard, so I'm up to 31 out of 85 to get him to 6-star. But you see now my attempts of him are done for the day. I can refresh those attempts. It costs me 50 gems to get more attempts. I get 4 more attempts. So that's how you can farm using energy and gems. I've got 4 Syndrome matches available to me. I got another Syndrome shard. So it's a lot different than trying to level up in that other game. Okay, here's a full Incredibles team, level 42, but they're all 7 stars, gear 5. Dash just going right after my Zurg. So they're going to get Zurg out of the mix right away here. So this guy, he's got them all at 7 stars, so he decided to whale this Incredibles event in order to be able to put this team together. It was an event where you could go in and, you know, one sort of node got you shards of one player, and then once you leveled up enough, you could go into the next node and get shards of a different player, and all the packs available in the store. So this guy clearly whaled the Incredibles team in order to put this this team together. There's Mr. Incredible's counterattack when his taunt is on. I don't foresee good things ahead in this match for us unless Simba gets into his 1 damage per hit mode. We're keeping his dash relatively uncharged, which is good, but ours isn't charged either. So now they're just trying to, they know that if they get rid of Simba, I'm in big trouble. Gotta get rid of his tank too, and then we'll see where we stand. So my Simba's starting to put up some really good defense here. So we're into that good Simba spot. Oh, that was a critical hit. That took some heat out of us. I still haven't totally figured out the mechanics of Simba yet, when he goes into that ultra tank mode and when he doesn't, because I've found it doesn't happen all the time. So there's his dash gone, which is good. We've got our dash up to a full 10 charge now, so if we can get his special off, this will do some damage. Look at that. That's a game changer right there, when you can get 10 charges on dash like that and he just becomes Pinball Wizard. Change the whole complexion of the match. So that looked a little dire early, but Simba certainly helped us out there. All right, unless you guys have any more questions or want to see anything else that I could show you real quick, I'm going to jump off. Been about an hour of PvP gameplay here. So we'll say ciao for now, and keep an eye out for any more Disney streams as I acquire new characters and level up the ones that I have. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys pretty soon. Download the game, you'll enjoy it, and then jump back on the feed and tell me how you're doing. Okay, cheers everyone.